You?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Yo, what's going on, family, man? It's your boy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to tell you that all it is right now, starting with a watch. Man, I am in my downtown area, man, enjoying this beautiful weather. And I'm actually hiding in the shade, man, because that sun ain't no joke out here, boy. Man, but today, y'all, I want to just bend your ear for a minute. So y'all know about almost 2 years ago, Invicta came out with a particular watch that your boy was graced with. Y'all know who Invicta Ryan is, right? So I've been knowing and watching this guy do the shopping network thing for a while. I believe he's about 10 years in, right? So he's professional, he's an expert in his craft. He's even had an opportunity to create, you know what I'm saying, or design his own watch, you know what I'm saying, within the Invicta constraints, that is, Pro Diver. But this guy felt that, hey, we want to do something for the community, for the watch community, man, and they blessed me with a watch, right? It was on Instagram, man. It was dope. There were a number of people that actually covered this watch, man. From SimucomReviews. If you check him out, man, he talked about his purpose for the watch, which we're gonna talk about, as well as Fat Cat Collections, Tommy Big Time. And the list goes on and on. I actually seen a couple of videos where people talked about this watch. But the question is, was this watch worth the money? Now, of course, when the watch came out, it was at a higher price than it is now. But is it worth it? Is it still holding to be a contender among all the other watches, man? Let's get into it. So I got my handy dandy notebook here, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I didn't want to get any scratches on my beautiful watch. This is the timepiece that was given to me by Invicta Ryan. Shout out to the Invicta Watch Company. What can I say that's already been said about this watch? Now, let me just say this. Invicta is more than just a homage company. Let me tell you that right now. If you're new here, welcome. But I'm telling you right now, there are a number of content creators on this platform, on Instagram, everywhere, that will tell you that Invicta will take the Pro Diver and make it look like a homage. It was a homage, pretty much, to Rolex. Well, this right here does not look like a Rolex. This is a Gladiator. And as you saw in the beginning, that Spartan, that's all I can say is this chain was inspired. This watch was inspired by that. Now, this was actually, one thing I will tell you, if you go on their website, the group watch page, this was inspired by the Herc, aka the Hercules. This is a chain. This is an actual chain, stainless steel chain that moves, and you can see the actual bracelet was built to actually house this on here, man. You see how the lugs are. It's a different watch. It's massive. It's big. I believe DK measured it out to like 55. No, it was over 60 millimeters from case to actual crown. Screw down crown, Z60. So it's a quartz movement. But is this watch worth it? This watch was, I want to say this watch got up to like 400 bucks. It's $399 when it first debuted. If you got the diamond version, it was a lot more than that. Like, I want to say 650-ish, if not 700. But here we are, nearly 2 years later. I haven't changed the battery in this watch. It's still holding great time. And the date function over there. It still has flame fusion crystal in it. It hasn't cracked. It hasn't scratched. And I've worn this a few times. It's kind of hard to repeat this watch because I have so many different pieces, but that's just it. The beauty of this watch. I heard a man on here, again, Simucon, shameless plug, go check him out. He literally said he bought this watch. He got some automatic pieces. Got this in automatic with the NH35. He got it for the Invicta Cruise. He wanted to go on the Invicta Cruise with this watch. So it's like, yo, Invicta, as soon as you have a cruise, we got people that's gonna be on Lido deck rocking and sporting this watch. Is it heavy? Yes, it is. Is it massive? Yes, it is. It's a very thick watch. It's a very thick watch. It holds great time. It's great time. I'm sorry, but it just does. I have no complaints with this watch. However, there are some critics that will have you believe that this watch isn't worth it. But like, what would you apply this watch to? I mean, only you can decide what you're gonna apply this to. I mean, you can go to a wedding, wear this watch. You can go scuba diving if you want, wear this watch. If the water resistancy is pretty decent, man. Screw down crowns and stuff like that. Are you gonna be diving to like crazy depths in this watch? I would highly doubt that you're gonna go too far down with this particular timepiece, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not really made to go at depths that could cause injury to you as well as itself, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what happened. But this is a fun watch. And let me ask you guys this. Who said that you can't collect Oris, Seiko, Rolex, Patek, and then have an Invicta watch in there? I mean, and everybody's different. Everybody's going to be different. How was this watch though? The one that I'm talking about right here. How is this going to fit into your lifestyle? It's not going to fit in everybody's lifestyle, but I'm telling you, just based off experience, this watch right here is loved by a lot of people. And that's the thing that kind of gets me is I've seen watch experts say this will never fly. Who in their right mind will wear something like this? They're probably scratching their heads as to like, how is that possible for something so massive and gaudy and just to make it? I mean, hey, you let us know that you do not like this watch. Your viewers know that they don't like this watch, and some of them because you say you don't like this watch. But I would love to see this watch on a movie star's wrist. I would love to see a movie star throw this watch on, play a movie that just like blows the box office out the water, and see how many people gravitate to this. People are fickle, y'all. I mean, come on now. And I'm not opposed. Listen, I'm in that category too. Have I purchased stuff based off of the influence of somebody else? Yes, a lot. And I will do it in the future. I will do it now. I bought a lot of watches based off of somebody else's experience, or I thought it looked cool on them if it fit into my budget. Now, you can get these watches for about $169 on the Invicta website. And let's just talk to the elephant in the room, the practices of Invicta as far as their MSRP. As my man D would say, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. A lot of people like me, we don't pay attention to that. When I hear this watch was $1,200 and Shop HQ or Invicta or wherever is gonna sell it to me for $450 or maybe $250. I look at the end result, and then I'm still looking for coupons to make it cheaper than that because I'm trying to pay the least amount possible. And I can tell you, just based off experience, I haven't had a problem with this watch. I actually have a purple one now. I have two. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to have three at one point. So I would repeat this watch. I do like this watch. And for the money, I think it was worth it for what I wanted it for. I apply this watch to just whatever. Just depend on how I feel. I'm downtown. If I feel like wearing two watches, which, you know what I'm saying, I got my Seawolf, and I got this bad boy. Look how big it is on there. Don't bother me whatsoever. I enjoy this watch. I like it, man. So you may want to get this watch too. And I'm not a sponsor of Invicta. I don't work for Invicta. I just like collecting it. But I just want you guys to make a decision for yourself, man. Is it worth your time? You have to decide that. As far as quality is concerned, I don't have an issue with this watch. And this watch is solid. It's so solid to where they made, there's probably 30 variations of this watch with Swiss timing, there's some more, they're iridescent. There's all type of colors. All type of colors, right? So you decide, do you want to get that watch Is it, hold on, let me give you another look at it in its entirety. You see all that. Let me give you a close-up. Check that out. Ooh, chain. And this is just one rendition of it. There's many of these watches. Up to you. Up to you. You know what I'm saying? You make the decision. You know what your pocketbook can handle. Family, one, thank you for being here for this premiere. Appreciate you. Two, I'm pretty sure y'all done said a lot in the comments, but if you are just seeing this, leave a comment down there. Let me know what you're feeling, what you rocking. Would you wear this watch? Or if you're not feeling this watch, what would you recommend? What have you experienced? I'd like to know, and it doesn't, and keep this in mind, it don't have to be an Invicta. I want to know what type of watches are you guys rocking? What do you like? All right, and after 2 years of this watch, I have no problem. Hey, make sure, I'm about to leave it down in the description, man. You want to see an unboxing of this watch and it's being sang to you? You go check out God's Kayak service. It's down there in the bottom, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? So, family, you already know what it is. Until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed.